actually, that's unnerving. I'm doing a full screen one. I'm trying this out because so now everything's full screen like I'm in the game. That's nice, but that's unnerving not to know how many hours I've been doing that. Anyways, we're doing the girls freaking one. I'm gonna forget that I'm even streaming. Oh, I'm gonna forget if I'm even streaming, bro. Bro, I'm gonna forget I'm even streaming. That's gonna be horrible. Where are we going? Like the new updates out. I already got spoiled of Chloe's thing. Beta, I don't think they got any spoilers from hers. But Garly instantly. Because my best friend was like, oh, I'm gonna show her this and not think that she's gonna squirrel to see more. I'm like, I thought it was just fan art. No. I already know that there's a girl that has big titties. Female girl. I want that one first. God, it's a fox. Oh, what's wrong?
I really can't recommend that store highly enough. A couple more visits and you'll find that the fur on your tail is silky smooth. A gorgeous tail like yours deserves lots of tender, loving care.
That's his mom, guys.
Don't you agree?
No need. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
His freaking... Look at his freaking... Look at that. Look at his freaking ears.
You say that, but do I see your ears saying otherwise? Although your tail isn't professionally maintained, the fur doesn't look dry and coarse. To me, this says you like to take care of it. I'm also guessing that you like to curl up into a fetal position and hug your fluffy tail tight as you go off to sleep.
Dang! She's calling him out so hard. Come on.
How do you know?
Oh, go.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm a high-ranking general of Watatsumi Island. How could I do such a thing?
I hate when people think they have to be high-minded just because he's just like in like #1 place or #2 place. But stop.
Oh, it's okay. There's no need to be embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up to a soft tail while sleeping is quite natural.
Really? Wait, no. Why are we still on this topic? In fact, why am I even here talking about tails with you in the first place?
Why? Because you are blessed with a wonderful fluffy tail, that's why. I think it's very cute.
I love her. I'm so happy we got to see her. I didn't know we were gonna see her, but look at her vision on her frickin' ear.
Ugh, I'm trapped. How do I get out of this? It's you! Oh, thank goodness. Please save me.
He's adorable.
Oh, and how is my favorite little one doing,
Oh, my favorite? Let's go.
I didn't expect to meet you here. We were just talking about tails.
I bet someone said which ones at least.
Goro has a beautiful tail, don't you think? Doesn't it make you want to stroke it? Don't be nervous. Just follow your heart.
She's not going to fall for it. We've fought side by side.
But I want to...
Pardon me. Lady Gucci, we have completed the matter you instructed us about previously. We have selected a very skilled artist to be in charge. I'm confident that the finished product will be to your satisfaction.
I'll take a look later, and if everything's in order, place it in front of the store.
Bro, this is the... This is the one where Garo's the big titty.
All right. I won't tease the two of you any further. Do make the most of your trip here. I wish you both a fun...
This is... they're talking about the one thing.
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked at me in the end there. Could she be plotting something?
Yeah, the girl version of you with big titties.
Sorry that you had to see that. The real reason I'm here at Yae Publishing House is to buy some books for Her Excellency. Since Watatsumi Island signed a peace treaty with the shogunate, we've had much closer contact than I also wanted to come and see what things are like in an area ruled by the shogunate. I hadn't counted on running into her. I've interacted with her a few times before, but I can't say I've ever gotten used to it. I've never been good at dealing with people like her. The way she towers over me and speaks so cryptically. Something about her is strangely intimidating. I could probably deal with her in battle, but I don't know where to start when I run into her in normal life. I guess this is a weakness of mine.
Oh.
Really? That would be great. To be honest, this is something that's always worried me. If the soldiers ever saw me in this kind of embarrassing situation, they'd be very disappointed. So, I have to overcome it. For there, as soon as I've worked through this, let's go take on Yae Miko again. First things first, though. Do you have any ideas on where to begin? I see. So if you pretend to be someone like her, I can keep practicing on you. If I can get the better of you, then I'll be able to hold my own when similar situations. Good plan. Let's see. Where should we start? Now that you mention it, I remember having a similar experience back on Watatsumi Island.
Oh, God.
I was with my subordinates at the time. We ran into a merchant, I got caught up talking to them, and I don't quite know what happened, but I ended up buying a lot of things from them.
He got scammed.
I think we can give it a try. There's an island called Rito nearby. Why don't we go there? I heard all the Outlander merchants are based there, so it might help to create the right atmosphere.
When he said Rito, I instantly thought of Rita. Or something from some Deadly Sins. Espionage freaking weapon. Why? I don't know. This is fun. I forgot that's called. Okay. Are we gonna see Toma? Since it's me, no, Toma's over there. But this is where we first met Toma, so I thought, you know.
So this is Rito. Although it looks slightly gloomy, it feels very peaceful here. Okay, let's get started. I'll be me, and you be a shrewd and savvy businesswoman. Hi! Hi! So, a lot of the soldiers have been complaining about a shortage of blankets So, 10 blankets, please? Okay, I'll settle the check right away. The price seems pretty cheap to me. In which case, no need to haggle, right? I think that's still not too bad. I'm sorry. In the past, Her Excellency has always handled procurement of military supplies. I don't know the specific prices of these items, so I never really know how to... This won't get us anywhere. I have to haggle something I'm more interested in? Maybe, cake? That's so expensive. I know what a fair price is when it comes to cake.
Oh, that's adorable.
Wait a sec. If you think about this from another end, a cake that costs 100,000 more per slice must be so much better than a... Oh, let me see. I've been saving up recently. I think I should have enough.
Bro, this man. Oh my god, this man's stupid.
So, there isn't really a kind of cake that costs 100,000 more per slice? What a shame.
This man is high, but we know he likes cake, so that's it. What if that's his freaking dish? A cake, a slice of freaking cake.
I feel like role-playing as a vendor is a little outside our area of expertise. What kind of person do we both see regularly enough to impersonate convincingly? Fatui? Then it looks like a trip into the wild. Let's go give it a try.
Is a child? Are we going to see child? Or just normal Fatui? We're gonna probably see normal Fatui. No child up in here. Like, I'm getting used to child. I'm getting used to just wanting to see child sometimes. Because I want to see his family. I want to go to Snatch Night and meet his family. Like, that's the biggest thing. That's the main thing. I want to see more Baiju content and child's family. Anything but that, I don't want. I'm starting to get more resources, so whenever I see more resources, I'm gonna grab them. If I need. I don't feel like doing that because that's gonna make me have to fight some stuff.
I've dealt with Fatui before, but I always end up against those big, stocky guys who are much taller than me.
So you're just afraid of height, bro.
I'm sure I must train just as hard as they do every day, but somehow, I still... Really? That's very kind. But still, I think that I should aim to look more muscular than my subordinates at the very... I know that people's trust in me has nothing to do with my size, but if I were taller and bulkier, they'd be able to identify me from behind more easily when charging into battle. That way, our forces wouldn't scatter so easily. As long as I was on the field. But enough of that. Let's get back to it. Who are you going to roleplay as this time? What? I smell danger! Really? Huh. For a moment there, I could have sworn the actual Fatui were right here.
Dang, I'm so good.
No, wait! Behind you!
What?
It wasn't my imagination! They really are here!
What? Please do. It's raining. Ah, where? Ah, your little tail.
There
Look at
you
him.
are, eavesdropper.
Oh.
Charge!
Let me amuse myself.
Cut to the chase.
Ding 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 ding
Incoming.
ding ding ding.
As a good knight should.
The merrier.
Oh, I was basically.
Let me amuse myself.
Nowhere to hide. Speed up.
Over here.
Advance!
The merrier. You really know how to get me going.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Incoming.
Look at me.
I'm so good at this.
Don't blink.
Shouldn't get careless. Everyone on me! Fall in! Let's move.
Oh, is that a little dog
Toxifying
call?
heat. You need to hurry up.
Oh, right when it starts cooking.
Advance!
I don't know what this thing does.
Speed of light.
You need to hurry up.
Fall in!
This one's well done.
I like the way he does his bow. It's like monkey. My bad, my bad.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Oh man, I wasn't finished.
Incoming.
After we start, was there a time limit?
Someone needs assistance.
I've dealt with Fatui before, but I always end up against those big stuff. I'm sure I must train just as hard as they do every day, but somehow, I still don't... Right? I know that people's trust in... That way, our forces... But enough of that. Let's get back to it. What? I smell danger! Really? No, wait. It wasn't my imagination.
So, what was that?
Eavesdropper.
Charge!
Are you here to...
You're on point. You're the man.
With sword comes shadow.
I don't
Speed of light. As a dutiful maid would.
Roasted fried.
Leave it all to me.
So, what was that? No, what was that? What was actually that?
Pull in!
The deal was,
know how to get me
Nowhere to
going.
Dumpy Dumpty go!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Press the advantage!
Incoming!
You need to hurry up.
Shake! Starfall!
This one's well done.
Advance!
Time to clean up.
You need to hurry up.
that's what I'm confused about. Why did I start over? There's no
With sword
no
comes shadow.
freaking time limit. So I'm just confused.
This one's well done.
Everyone on me!
Speed of light. Drop.
You need to hurry up.
Don't blink.
An unfortunate fault.
Oh, there's more.
Boing, boing, boing.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
This is not that hard.
Tremble apart. Starfall. Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
Can't run. Well, Killjoy, we've only just begun. Calculate.
Rally! Pull in!
Speed of light.
What was that? Why did I have to redo that? I'm actually really mad about that because I was.
It's all fun and games until the real Fatui show up, huh?
I'm just mad that I had to redo that.
That little interruption has really ruined the mood for me. Let's not do any more Fatui impressions for today.
Okay.
It seems in poor taste after the trouble they caused in Watatsumi Island anyway. Do we have any other options? What do you mean? Isn't this moving? Her Excellency advocates slow and steady progress in all things, and cautions against trying to advance too quickly. To clarify, it's not that I'm scared. It's just that I don't know if the time is right. I guess you're right. Thanks for your encouragement. Let's do it! Time for a...
Hit the road, Jet. If I get the Go Chan one first, I'm going to be happy.
And we're back. Don't worry. My head's in the... I am a high-ranking military officer of Watatsumi, so bring it on! This feels like... Yes, it definitely... no. It's not that you do a bad impression of her. More like, I finally realized it when you were talking to me just now. I think that maybe what I'm really afraid of is her knowing smile and her piercing gaze. It just makes me feel like all my secrets have nowhere to hide, like she can just peer in and see them. But it's different with you. I trust you, so I don't feel I need to hide my secrets, even when you're imitating the way she speaks. But it also means that I just have to accept that this is a weakness. The thought of having to live with this weakness forever is frustrating. Are you serious? I haven't eaten anything sweet in a long time. Off we go.
Oh, yep. This is the one. This is the one. This is one. I know it's the one.
All right. The next step is to.
This is the one.
This is so good. It's certainly a rarity in the camp. It's seen as a luxury item in the ranks of the Resistance. So, thank you for treating me to some cake. The only downside with Narukami Island's pastries is that they're such exquisite things, you can't just chow down on them. But, as Her Excellency says, a general needs to show patience and restraint. Wow.
Okay. Wait, let me finish my burgers, please. What the frick? No, because there's a song on on YouTube. 2 songs actually by the same person. I don't know how to say it, but it's the same person that made Suck It Up and all that. And I've really found 2 songs that I'm interested in, but I can't get it because it's not on Spotify. So I have to suck it up. Basically. Suck it up, suck it
There was definitely something strange about the way she looked. Sorry that you had to see that. Since Watatsumi Island, I also wanted to come and see what I've never been good at dealing with. I could probably deal with her and You're right. Really? In that case, I still have some business to take. They run a monthly magazine called That's Life, which has an advice column. Readers write in about their problems, and I'm responsible for responding to them. I'm not quite sure why they chose me, but it's my job now, and I can't give it up just... Yae Miko just handed me the latest batch of readers' letters. Let's find a place to write the replies, then pack them up and send them back to you.
Like, God is a cool person. He's like a brother. Like,
this to my superiors?
he's like all the boys, little ones, boys. I feel like they're like little brothers. The girls, I don't know.
Huh. This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? I just hope I don't have another run-in with, you-know-who at the Yae publishing house. Anyway, the writing could take me some time. The questions I receive are often so strange that I have to think long and hard about how... Great. Let's write the replies to... Let me see here. Today, a new guy came to our village. He was good-looking and had a lovely voice.
It's frickin' child.
When I peeked at him from behind the door, I felt my cheeks getting hotter, and my heart started beating faster and faster.
You're in love.
See, I can tell right away that this is exactly the kind of question I'm no good at dealing with. The letter seems to be from a young lady, which is not a demographic where I can offer much What's your take? Well, I don't know what it's like to be in love, but
Dang.
if you say so, I'll reply like this then. It's likely that the feelings you're experiencing right now won't occur many times in your life. I urge you to summon the courage to seize this opportunity and see where it takes you. What? Really? But that's how it is in battle, too. Opportunities to seize victory are... I imagine it's the same in love? That's my suggestion anyway.
No, I
Come
actually...
on, let's read the next letter.
No, I actually think that was a good one, but like, obviously Mahoya doesn't want to say anything else.
My neighbor is always borrowing money from me, but never seems to be able to pay me back on time. I have tried subtly raising the issue in conversation several times, but he always finds a way to dodge my question. He was kind to me when I was young. I don't want to make things ugly, but the money issue bothers me a lot. Please. If this is a dispute between neighbors, it must be settled as soon as possible. It's like when conflict... The most important thing in military regulations is fairness. It is only right to pay back a debt. I want to suggest that the writer demands their money back in no uncertain terms. Okay, let me think. How about this? It is good that you want to repay your neighbor's kindness, but be aware that you can find other ways. Okay, and we are done with... Hello, I was born on Narukami Island, and now I'm a soldier in the Resistance. So, this is from one of my troops? Most likely. Before passing any reader's letters on to me, Yai Publishing House has their staff copy each one by hand and redact all, so I can't be sure who... I couldn't turn a blind eye to the Vision Hunt decree, and my anger drove me to join the Resistance. My comrades and I have fought side by side, and I have formed deep friendships with them. Since we achieved our goal and the war came to an end, I have remained on Watatsumi Island. But this is not my hometown, and I often find myself dreaming of the... I now don't know whether to stay here. How should I reply to him? Let me think about it. To be blunt, I obviously don't want any soldiers under my command to leave. But if making them stay causes them pain, I suppose I'll reply... Narukami Island has... That should do it. I'll be okay.
That's...
Thanks to you, writing the responses went very smooth.
You're welcome, I'm so good at this. What if I said she was going ill? Whoa, if no one... Okay, the problem is, if your childhood and you never watched freaking Matilda, don't talk to me.
Great. Thank you for all your hard work, Miss
I think nothing of it. I agreed to... Could I trouble you to come back to Watatsumi? I want to find that soldier. Not to persuade them to stay, Kazuha once told me that the bonds between people whose paths have crossed, but... Maybe I'm... Great! Then let's head off.
You know, do we actually have to go? I'll be right back. I need to put my dishes in the sink because it's bothering me. Hello? See. I am back. Since I actually have a pretty good... I'm cold right now. Oh my god. My Techno Bleepers came in yesterday, and I was so happy. I wore it for the rest of the day until I went to sleep. Wait, let me put it on.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
It's thinner than I expected, but that's fine because it really doesn't matter. I'm just happy I got the merch. Wait, I'm doing something.
Come on,
Okay,
enough
there you go.
procrastinating.
I was
Let's
just
go.
checking on my own live stream just to make sure if like anything happened. I don't want to like something happening. I think I like this more than the other one because right now I don't really, you know, like I know I'm freaking. See, it tells me someone's there now. But the problem is I know that's just me because no one else freaking watching me. So like, I'm just like, oh my god, I'll be my #1 freaking supporter. Don't mind me.
General Goro. And Captain of Swordfish too.
You can like your own thing. So.
General, Captain, are you here to inspect?
Not this time.
Certainly, General Goro. Anything you want to discuss, we'll share whatever we know. But we haven't been out of the camp lately, so we don't have a whole lot of interest.
Actually, I've had something on my mind and wanted to ask everyone's thoughts on the matter. You see, after the war, Her Excellency streamlined the army and a lot of people were transferred to other... Do you...
To be honest, not much. We're so busy even with just training and patrolling that it's almost impossible to squeeze in the time to meet. We have holidays, but we usually use them to go home and spend time with our nearest and dearest. And besides, everyone's vacations come at different times and our schedules rarely overlap.
Yeah, I'm busy when they're free, and they're busy when I'm free. Anyway, even if we did manage to meet up, what then? We all do different jobs now, and we all have new friends who aren't mutually acquainted. I'm not sure what we'd talk about.
So that's really how it goes, huh? I know. It's okay.
You know, having said all that, there's something else that
Really?
Yes. I feel that no matter how long we're apart, and no matter, even if we've all changed beyond recognition, we can always trust.
We're your troops, General Goro. You trained us, even if we seldom keep in contact now. Long...
Yes. That's the way it should be. I won't disturb you any further.
Long live the game.
You guys keep training hard.
Bow, 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 bow.
Ah, General Goro, you're here. I believe Hiroaki's been hoping to catch you. He's been waiting at the camp for a long time. Are you planning to head back to camp later? If you're busy, I can go and let him know so he's...
Tell him I'll be right over. I know what I have to do now.
Bow, 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 bow. I miss...
Denjiro is right. No matter what changes the future may bring, we will always have each other's backs. Sure, there may be some awkward silences when we meet again after a long time, but in no time at all, we'd be the best of friends again.
It's like he's a little dog, like, running. He's like a Shiba, and it's adorable. Is that what they're called, Shiba? I'm gonna call him a Corgi. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. This is not Tepe.
General Goro, I would like to request permission to leave the Resistance, sir. I know this may seem very abrupt, and in fact, I've only just made the decision.
It's all right.
Back then, I had so much hatred for the Vision. Thanks to Miss Hina's encouragement, I was finally able to find the courage to talk. Of course, if you disapprove, I'll obey your orders. I am your subordinate, after all.
Miss Hina? Who's that?
That's what they freaking... That's what they... Oh. That's what they call him for, since he... That's what they call him, or call the person that responds with the... a thing.
It's... forget it. Never mind her.
General Goro...
Come on. Don't look so down. If you ever have the time, you should come. No matter where we are,
that fact
we will
lady's
always be
so
comrades.
weird. She's such a scoundrel.
Yes, General.
She's such a scoundrel, bro. Miss Hina.
I'll take my leave then.
Take care. That was... Or should I say... This is how it should be.
Miss Hina, guys. It's Miss Hina, bro. I know who Miss Hina is, bro. That's funny. They really said, hey, don't tell anyone. I think I want to get the ones that, like, I want to get all the ones that are at the beginning. So then, what is this? No, I'm worrying about that quest right now. Dang, Kachin, you're kinda useless. I'm so annoyed that, like, freaking Kachin can't go, like, a little bit higher. I just grow. Like, I know what's up there, and that's one of the things, right? But that's the thing, I can't grab that because of this. Wait, I'm gonna get sidetracked, don't let me. See, that thing pops up. So basically, you have to do this all together to get that one little thing. And I need a... I'm getting sidetracked. I want to do this world quest so then I can... Hello. I'm not actually gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna have it in my thing so then I know. Anyways. My bad, I got sidetracked like I usually do, but hey. At least I found like something I can work on later. I love headcanons. People's headcanons are great. Sometimes they're freaking stupid, but sometimes they're good. They're fantastic. They're the ones that I live for. Headcanons, comments, or the things that I'm interested in. Stream SMP is really fun. I enjoyed the people.
There was definitely some... Sorry that you had to... Since Watatsumi... I also wanted to come and see what... I've never been good... I could probably deal with her... You're right. Okay, whatever... Actually... Back when we were fighting the Shogun's army at Nazuchi Beach, I had a box with me that contained... The odds were stacked against us. I went back to collect it on this trip, but it turned out that box is very important to me. I have to get it back from the Adventurers Guild. Thank you so much.
Okay. Of course he digged it, frickin' Shiba. Catherine! Catherine! The one time I let Catherine speak. Oh, wait, dang, she doesn't get to speak. You shall not speak.
I'm afraid that will be a little difficult.
Come on, you're a full-on robot.
Don't worry. The item you are looking for is safe and sound.
She's so butchered.
However, I'm unable to return it to you at present.
Oh, why is that?
The reason being, It is connected to a case involving the treasure hoarders, which is still under investigation.
It's different.
That's strange. I buried that box there. What does it have to do with the treasure hoarders?
Allow me to explain. Not long ago, we received a commission concerning a theft by treasure hoarders at Komore Tea House. The adventurer who accepted the commission followed their trail and heard that they had buried the treasure at Nazuchi Beach. But when we went to dig up the stolen items, we found many other things buried there along with them. As such, we cannot ascertain which of the items have to do with the treasure hoarders at this stage. For now, all we can do is hold all related items at the Adventurers Guild until such a time as we have caught the group of treasure hoarders.
I see. I never expected that other people would be burying things in the same place. Well, since these are the rules, I won't press you for it. But might I ask how the investigation is coming along?
This is where the difficulty arises. To date, we have still not been able to locate the hiding place of the treasure hoarders.
So there's no knowing when this will be resolved. Maybe I could help. I could find the treasure hoarders for you, and once you confirm everything is in order, you'll be able to return my box to me. It's very important to me.
That is perfectly acceptable. However, many adventurers have investigated this case recently. They have searched far and wide, but their effort, if the two of you are still interested in taking the case, you may have to devise an original approach.
Yes, it seems like the only sensible place to... With any luck, we might be able to find some clues there. Well, actually, since it's come up, what's the Komore Tea House like? Well, obviously. Let's just go take a look.
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Very nice.
Come and try some creative cooking.
Oh. Toma?
Are you here to investigate the recent theft as well? We're grateful for the assistance. It was Tarumaru's #2 reserve fund that they stole. They struck late at night while there was no one in the surrounding area, so they could slip in unnoticed. By the time we realized, it was too late.
Oh no.
They left enough clues for us to retrieve the box, but we found no trace of the group of treasure hoarders who dared to target our tea house.
Oh no. Our tea house. Something was stolen.
I've asked around many times, and there were no eyewitnesses at all. We're definitely dealing with experienced crooks here. Oh, Tarumaru, what are you doing out here?
What's up, my guy? I was like, oh, it's our boy. And then I was like, no, it's not our boy. And then it is.
How strange. I don't know what's gotten into Tarumaru today.
It's his buddy.
He says he knows where the treasure hoarders are hiding.
Of course you can talk to Shaylas.
How can I describe it? It's like listening to a regional dialect. A lot of it goes over my head, but I can still get the general gist. Anyway, he says he was there at the scene of the crime. The treasure hoarders didn't see Tarumaru as a threat, so he stayed and listened in on their whole conversation.
They're stupid.
Since there were so many of them and they were armed, Tarumaru didn't dare to bark loudly, so we just had to let them go.
Oh, no wonder. Poor boy. He's been acting more anxious than usual lately, and is always looking outside. And I thought he just wanted someone to take him for a walk.
You're trash. Get Toma out here.
Yes, that does sound like quite a predicament. Okay, I think I understand now. Tarumaru says he heard the treasure hoarders conspiring to hide out at the beach directly below Tenshikaku. No one usually thinks to look there, and it's become something of a safe haven for treasure hoarders. He also mentioned that there were a gang of 5 people. The leader's name is Kosuke, and the second in command is called Yasuhisa. The leader's scent indicated he was probably from the Narukami Island area, while the 2 newcomers in the team were more likely from somewhere else.
Okay.
Thank you, Tarumaru. It must have been hard for you, knowing the details of the crime but not being able to communicate them. Don't you worry. We'll take care of everything from here. We will definitely get your belongings back. Let's go there in person.
My bad. I'm on Cookie Run right now trying to do my daily bullcrap of the day. So it's hard to do, like, many things at once.
What kind of tea is this?
People say, oh, you can multitask. You can. I can't. It's hard for me too. But people don't get that because they're stupid bonobo brain.
I think we're getting close. There's danger in the air. And something doesn't smell right.
Hey,
be careful.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
Suffocate.
Incoming. Steady as stone.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Jumpy Dumpty. Don't blink.
You're open.
This is bizarre. How would...
Boss, didn't you say that the most dangerous place is the safest place to hide?
Yeah, and I still maintain that I'm right in principle. I can't believe we got caught.
We shouldn't waste any more time on these people. Life is tough in the resistance. We should turn them over to the Adventurers Guild right away. Once they're...
Please, show a little mercy. We'll give you half of everything we've saved up over the years. If you're willing to turn a blind eye on...
That's enough! Come to think of it, but thieves still have to be punished.
Like, bro, they really thought we were gonna turn a blind eye and basically help them. Nah, coach. Wait. Yeah. No, 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 no. No, 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 yeah.
I am pleased to confirm that these are indeed the individuals who stole from Komori Tea House. I didn't expect you to catch them so quickly, especially with no new leads to explore. In accordance with the rules, now that we have procured an oral confession from the treasure hoarders and verified the list of stolen items, we can now return the box to you. Here, please take it.
Thank goodness.
So what?
Well, let me think. The contents of the box don't belong here. They belong on Watatsumi Island. So, let's head there now and open it.
I wonder what it is. I actually forgot the leaks or the things that they showed us. So that's really good because I don't remember any of them except for the female titty guru. So I'm happy. I'm giggling. And sometimes I don't get life. I'm happy, I'm feeling good, I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not following my future. It's coming on, I'm not happy. I'm feeling good, I got sunshine. And a bad zombie is been off along in the future. It's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. I don't know actually the words and all the interesting that part. Because there was a Lone Digger remix of that.
1, 2, 3. Some personal items that once belonged to the troops under my command. Water bottles, towels, knee guards. Just everyday items, but each one bears the handwritten name of its former owner. We all knew going into that battle that the odds of survival were slim. Many of the soldiers, you see, their swords and polearms broke in battle. Their damaged armor wouldn't have been easy to carry. And many of them couldn't write very well, so they couldn't even leave a letter. In the end, all they could leave to... My soldiers trusted me, but I failed to lead them. Then they trusted me with these. And every time something like this happens, I tell myself that by the next time I'm faced with the same situation, yeah.
That's sad. Okay, because I got this one. You're ready to ignite.
There was definitely... Sorry that you had to... Since Watatsumi, I also wanted to come and see what things... I've never been good at... I could probably deal with her... Really? To be honest, this is... So... As soon as I've worked through this... First things first, though. Good plan. Start by studying some theory, but where would I go?
Let's go. That was easy. It's always Watatsumi Island. I get it. That's your home dog place, but Jesus Christ, save me. Get ready to ignite. I wonder what beta is gonna do. Not gonna lie, I would more like Ito's thing.
Whew. I feel more at ease on Watatsumi. I had an idea on the... Many of my army comrades are older than me, and I'm sure that handling this kind of situation must be second nature to them by now. So I thought we could go ask them for advice. But I can't just go to them and say, hey, I'm no good at this. So instead, I'm going to go with a cover story. That I'm asking for a friend.
I am that friend.
I see. So, you're saying that your friend, sorry, is having some trouble with a certain someone who had...
Yes. So...
Based on my experience, the easiest way to deal with people like that is just go through the motions. Well, you see, General Goro, General Goro's friend, I mean, always listens intently when other people are talking, and takes them very seriously. No matter who the other person is, General Goro's friend treats them all equally. Which, don't get me wrong, is something I admire, but the other side of the coin is that it makes General Goro's friend very susceptible to falling for the other party's verbal traps and being led by the nose. If something like that is bothering you, your best bet is simply to not give the other party your full, undivided attention. Don't hang on their every word, and when they ask a difficult question, just gloss over it.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Well, it's something to try. Whether it'll actually work in this, going through the motions is a skill that everyone has.
Well, on my friend's behalf?
Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I heard that Miwa from Sangonomiya Shrine is also in the air. She's supposed to be good with interpersonal.
Makes sense. All right.
I love how they already know it's freaking this man.
Most people who wish to have an audience with Her Excellency usually start by presenting their name cards and official documents to Miwa, who then passes them along. So I'm sure Miwa has lots of experience dealing with all kinds of people. Hopefully, she'll have some good ideas.
General Goro, and the captain of Swordfish.
We wanted to ask...
I see. So General Goro's friend wants to overcome his weakness, right?
That's right.
My advice would be to hide what you are really thinking. Cast your minds back. Why do you think Yae Miko was able to tease General Goro's friend, and not the other? It's because she always has that same smile on her face, so no one ever knows what she's really thinking. She's already won the battle, right from the... If General Goro's friend wants to go head-on with her, he must at least learn to do as she does, to conceal the workings of his...
You make so much sense. So what...
Exactly. Many things look complicated on the surface, but often, all it comes down to is who loses their cool first.
Wonderful! You have... I'm sure with your approach...
Then I wish General Goro's...
Well, I'm slowly starting to... Oh! I suddenly remembered. Her Excellency updated her... Who knows? There may be some useful suggestions in there, too.
Get
Her
ready.
Excellency handed me the general operational directives in 3 parts, and I think this is where I placed them.
This is Tepe's place.
Let's see... Deployment and mobilization... Aha! How to avoid awkward social situations. Well, that's Her Excellency for you. She thinks of everything, doesn't she? Socializing is as important as a decisive battle. Know yourself and your enemy to succeed. Boy, if even Her Excellency treats this so seriously, then we'd really better be careful. What I take from this is it's not enough just to learn some general countermeasures. We need specific knowledge of Yae Miko's individual weaknesses to achieve ultimate victory.
This ain't no Pokemon battle.
But how do we figure her out? Yae Publishing House. Makes sense.
Is this the one?
Since she goes there often, perhaps we can find some telling details about her there. Let's go and investigate.
Get ready to ignite. Don't mind me, guys. Energy recharge is good. Because Please thing, if I want to do the big bomb thing, I need her energy to recharge really fast. I don't know about the Hydra damage though. Where did I get this? Get ready to ignite. We live in a society. I'm getting tired, and usually I get tired because of random things. It's probably because I ate something. I got a tendency of eating something and then basically passing out. That's how my dad has it.
Ah, greetings. Here to buy some books? I must say that Lady Gucci has a keen eye. Apparently, the rumor goes that if you can impress... Yes. Well, first...
So, you have close dealings with Gucci Yae. What sort of person is she?
Well, for starters, she's a very busy person. Whenever she visits the Yae publishing house, she never stays for long. So, actually, we don't know a whole lot about her. Still, she seems very invested in Yae publishing house. And on occasion, she'll share some of her promotional strategies with us.
Why are you stuttering?
Take That's Life magazine, for example. When we first started running it, sales were very poor. But the fans weren't happy about the prospect of, next thing you know, sales are through the...
That's Life? Wait, nothing. It just reminded me of something unrelated.
Nah, we know.
I didn't realize Yae Miko personally handled the marketing for Yae Public... anyway,
No. Look, I'm not sure what your plan is here, but I caution you against trying to... Just my opinion, but she's the most mysterious...
You think she's mysterious too? Actually, you said that this batch of light novels was hand-picked by her, right? Maybe we could take a brief look.
Sure. If... The protagonist doesn't have any particularly exciting abilities, but never fails to defeat strong opponents.
Cunning strategies.
Oh, there's an iconic line in this book that people quite like. One who relinquishes nothing also gains nothing.
Thank you for the... Well, one more It's time to put these theories to...
This is gonna be horrible.
Just as I planned.
Adding abilities to the characters.
Speed of light.
Dun dun now. Dun now 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 now. Dun now. I don't have thought process right now. I watched Shang-Chi. It's really good. It's not overrated. It's really good. It's People talk about it. That sucks.
So this is the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Yes.
Hello there. You look like you have something weighing on your mind. The Grand Narukami Shrine's fortune slips have always been...
I've heard that the generals of the past used to employ all sorts of divination tech. I'm not in the habit of it, but since the opportunities, let's draw one together.
Okay. Select the from the center right, center left.
Let's see what we've drawn. Great fortune! All right, so we have luck on our side. We can definitely show her who's boss today. Let's go!
His tail is swinging. Oh, my tail swing, baby, I'm in love. Let go, shoot. Let. Huh?
Incoming. Speed of light.
I didn't take my things.
Any second now, we'll be face to face with her. Don't worry, all our she can forget
I love how
about
we're like little kids that are like, we got this. You and me goes over here like, what the frick is up?
Oh? You arrived a little later than expected. Did you run into some trouble along the way?
Ah, she knows.
But of course. That's why I'm here waiting for you.
She knows. She knows. Oh. Alright. I want to go on YouTube and listen to you.
So what if you knew we were coming? This time, we won't get caught off guard.
Bro, you're stuttering.
Slow down. No need to rush. Let me guess. In the past, I used to have many believers coming to see me at the shrine every day, and most of them came for the same reason.
Really?
Especially those who came in pairs. 9 times out of 10, they were here seeking to know their future fate, hoping that it would be a lifetime together.
She got Gara. She's getting Gara under.
If you're
Gara
interested,
run.
I'd be quite happy to do a reading for you two.
Gara run.
Together for a lifetime?
Whoa, calm down.
Remember what Shuhei said? We mustn't pay too much attention to what she
Yes,
says.
of course. I'm over here now.
Otherwise, we may...
Now that I think about it, perhaps I never needed to recommend that store to you in the first... You can just leave all your fur grooming to your little friend here. Imagine her holding your tail in one hand, combing it gently with the other.
She really doing the Gara dirty.
Uh-oh, not good. My mind is already full of mental images. I'll have to resort to the...
By the
I
way,
wasn't thinking
there's
nothing.
really no point. You might be able to remain stony-faced if you really try, but...
What?
Then again, you know what? Most people only pay attention to your tail, but those soft, pointy ears are really just as fascinating.
Why do we have to? What if
There's
I
only
don't
one
care.
method left. This is going to hurt me almost as much as it hurts my
What
opponent.
did I do?
But
What is
there's
happening?
no other way.
What is happening?
I think the real reason you know me so well is that you're just like me.
Or she's just smart, girl, and you're basically a paper under a light. You're basically a see-through paper that can be easily seen. Like, you're so
Just like me, you hug your tail when you go to sleep. And just like me, you daydream about someone else grooming your tail for you.
You're telling me.
I see. You decided to admit your feelings in an effort to bring me down with you.
If I'm going down, you coming out with me, she said.
Not bad. I suppose this is a step forward for you.
But
She
has no tail. No, she has a tail. She has.
I don't have a tail at all.
Bull crap. Bull to the crap. She has a tail, guys. Guys, she does have a tail. She has to have a tail. Bull crap.
No!
KO!
Retreat! Retreat! Fighting on is futile. Better to... When I get back, I'm going...
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.
I love her. She is so funny. Retreat! Retreat! KO! Okay. KO! Just listen to the tape. Oh, that's just funny. I can feel it under my skin. You wanna hear the song that I was interested in? It's Darling from the one person, and do I get copyrighted this? It's not even my favorite part, right? I'll be right back. That was my favorite part. I'll be right back. I have to get my clothes, but yeah, that's the main song I'm obsessed over. I think I might get copyright claimed, but like at the same point, I don't think it matters since I'm just a little one. No one would find me ever in my life. So, it's a good song.
This place looks nice and quiet. Why don't we write the replies here? I just hope I don't have another... Anyway, the writing... Ah, you want to... Yeah, that works. This way. But stay sharp, okay? If you spot her, get... I mean,
okay, that's cool. So this is the... Are you coming?
Hmm? I thought you were...
No, you're adorable. Anyways. We're gonna see the shop. I love how the last one we're getting is the shop one with the female guru. I'm not mad. I'm just... I knew it was gonna happen. Who the frick are you people?
All right, everyone. We are gathered here today, united by a common purpose. Well, of course, it's to tell the whole world about how wonderful Miss Hina is. An excellent answer. How gentle she is. How understanding she is. How delightfully mischievous she can be. On occasion. We can all testify to the great joy that Miss Hina has brought to our lives.
And it's all men. It's
but
all
men.
Is it
there
all
are
men?
so many people we can help by spreading the good news.
My friend, do you have a moment to talk about Miss Hina? Friends, I found one! Someone needs our help!
I'm scared! No, I don't need... Who? No.
Shh, calm your voice down. We don't want to scare her off.
I'm off.
Hello, my friend. On this joyous day, we would like to open our hearts to you and tell you about the existence of a perfect being.
This is basically... Wait. This is basically Barbara. Barbara's situation all over again. Where she has a full-on... Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
She is gentle, kind, understanding. She is the brightest star in our sky. Here, have this pamphlet. So, what do you think?
Bro, that's freaking awesome.
Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I forgot to give you all the... Have you ever come across a magazine called... It's a monthly magazine featuring, amongst other things. Although the editor chose to conceal her name, gender, and other details, we all see her as an emphatic older sister figure and feel convinced that she must be the same sort of person in real life.
Not Genshin calling everyone out, because that's how people are. They see, like, there's a mystery person, and they instantly think of random things of the, like, bro, they really made up a whole thing just for, guys, that's Garu, that's not even, oh. So y'all really said, yeah, frick that, we want a big sister, basically, and we're getting her, so we're making her. Oh, boy, Garu. He doesn't even know what's happening. It's so funny.
Oh, there's no mistaking it. Just from her letters, I can feel that she respects me, trusts me. She has a natural ability to connect with people.
It's not even she.
She's so considerate. She can always sense our true emotions from our letters and never fails to deliver the advice, except when it comes to the topic of romantic love. She's clearly not an expert there. But even then, that just makes her all the more endearing to us.
Recently, the column went through a low period where it just wasn't popular at all. In fact, they almost axed it. Fortunately, Yae Publishing House made the decision to publicize her image, and then the column finally started to grow in popularity.
That's right! Miss Hina is the person in charge of That's Life magazine's advice column. She is the one we all admire and adore so greatly.
Oh god, someone called
And so, when we heard that Yae Publishing House would be revealing the official likeness of Miss Hina today, we immediately came here from wherever we were, all over the nation, to witness this grand moment in history! Please, gaze upon the
The new book from Yae Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
Where's the poster? Where's the frickin'...
Adding weird abilities to the characters.
Do we keep this? Gentle, kind, she acts. That's basically Garu!
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover.
I'm telling on all of y'all. I'm being the Candace Fletcher frickin' person. You're gonna be busted. Busted.
Oh, hey, there you are. Is, you know who at Yae? Whew, that's good. I just finished writing my replies, so... why? I guess it's because I can help people this way. They made quite a solemn... Before I knew it, I had written hundreds of replies, and sometimes... every time I think about that terrifying woman, I feel like I want nothing to do with Yae Publishing House. But then, whenever I think about how my replies can... By this, so used to it that I'd...
to get down their throats.
Yeah, guys. Twitter.
And finally, we are here today because Miss Hina has
No, my
brought us
Wi-Fi.
together. But yes, we can
Always make her proud and never bring her down.
Oh, so this is what they call a fan club. I don't know whose fan club it is, but they are raring to go. Did something happen?
Excuse me, friend. Something about you looks awfully similar to Miss Hina. I see. Well, one way or another, fate has brought you here.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Well, now's as good a time as any for you to find out more. Miss Hina is gentle.
Oh, well, she sounds like a very pleasant person to be around. She must be the polar opposite of Yae Miko, right?
But he's the spitting image of Miss Hina. I wonder if they're blood relatives.
Shh! Have you forgotten? We may not pry into Miss Hina's identity.
At least let's take a photo with him.
You! It's always the girl. It's always the female.
Friend, may we take a photo with you?
Run away, Garu.
We borrowed a camera specifically to witness the official...
Sure. Why do they want to take a picture with me? All right. that should do it. Right, I should...
Make way! The Miss Hina billboard is here. Please, make some space. Coming through.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Hey everybody! It's the real Miss Hina! Miss Hina! Miss Hina!
Now I'm curious too. Let's go over and take a look.
No.
Why? Really? As curious as I am to see what all the fuss is about, it'll have to wait.
Stop adding weird abilities to the characters.
Oh god. Oh boy. Okay, we're done. Now, fade out.
The new book from the Publishing House.
Oh! Wait! We actually get it! We actually get it!
Shogun must have her reasons. Stop adding weird abilities to the characters.
Surely it'd be more interesting for the protagonist to discover.
I thought it was like, oh yeah, cause no, we actually get it.
The new book from the Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
Oh, that's horrible. About everything, just this is the book that Shinkyu made, and what's her face reads it. Oh. Huh. The poor thing.
Stop adding weird abilities to the characters.
Anyways. Gotta finish beta hangouts, and then I can do the one world quest, and then probably get on YouTube, because I don't feel like doing anything after this. Oh man. When is there gonna be all happiness? Oh, we can't teleport freaking If we couldn't teleport, it's gonna cry. I'm gonna stop.
Well, would you look who's here? Looks like it's going to be a day to remember.
Ahoy there, traveler! So Captain really did invite you to join the homecoming celebration.
Oh my god.
Hey, I heard that you took care of another crisis while you were in Inazuma.
That's what I heard too.
Dang,
thanks to you, Inazuma.
Captain's got quite the eye for people.
Look at you being so modest. We all know what you did to protect.
I've heard that they tell stories about you in Mondstadt too. The honorary knight.
Miss Honorary.
Pretty impressive.
Why do I have already 2 freaking hearts down?
I'd say someone...
That's right. Hey, what?
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh.
Captain, we were just trying to talk the traveler and...
Yeah, come on, Captain Beto. Surely you've got a way to get the...
Well, she's on board right now for the celebration,
I
isn't
love
she?
how they use my frickin' bonus. Let's go.
Yeah, but just one celebration together is not enough.
All right, I get it now. There is something. So it goes without saying that the Crux would be honored to have a crew member such...
No doubt about that.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger purpose. So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend... Well, if that were the case, then the Crux, known for always moving forward to the next...
Right. I guess...
Remember, rather than seeking out... Isn't that why everyone here chose to come aboard in the...
Yes?
It's because
a
I
strong
became
sailor
modest.
is always looking for...
I guess I almost forgot the first lesson you ever taught me.
Just be sure you all keep that in mind.
So it's because I wasn't modest that I freaking...
I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard. Hey, don't mention it. As a host, it would be pretty embarrassing to continue letting my guests be put on the spot like that. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today.
You're really pretty.
As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become. But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your strength and your character. All good then. Great. Actually, speaking of Inazuma, I think your good luck must have rubbed off on me on the way over. I made an interesting find on the beach. Sure, let's talk about it over there.
Why do I have 2 hearts down? There's red gems? Where are those?
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. Probably belonged to Inazuman. We searched the wreckage and found. At first, I thought it was a nautical chart. I was thinking we might discover a new sailing route if we were lucky.
But you know, me being there all the time, as the main character, I helped you basically without even trying.
But after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a map of the sea at all. It was a Liyue treasure map, and no ordinary one at that.
They say it like they have spit in their mouth, like Liyue. Do 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 do. Sorry, I'm trying to clean up something.
Nothing like that. I just mean that the map was a mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the As for its exact... I'd say I've explored Liyue pretty... So, I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right? Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good... Here's the map. See what you can make... So, where do you think it is?
Dang.
Guili Plains. Huh, I never would have gotten that. How can you tell? Oh. Okay then. So you do live up to the hype. I can't believe you. Let's head over there and take a look.
Am I going in the right place?
It should be around here. Who are they? Oh, it's a bunch of treasure hoarders. I guess the treasure's for real then. There are quite a few of them. I'm more than a match for the...
Are we playing as beta? No.
Keep digging, boys! Once we have our hands on the treasure, everyone get...
You can all hold it right there!
Huh? Who's that bark? Do you know who you're up against here? Keep going if you got a death wish. What the? Captain? Run, boys! Run!
Nobody move!
Captain Beto, Lord of the Ocean. This is all my fault. I didn't know who I was up against. I don't have a death wish. I got a big mouth is all. It's always saying things it shouldn't. Please.
How the frick? Okay. A woman with eyes.
Well, spare them, at least. These guys are just trying to put food in their mouths. They'd never hurt a soul. If you need to take anyone, it was me that disrespected you.
Is that right? Fine. Seems like you've got a heart in there somewhere, seeing how you treat your crew. Get out of here!
Thank you, Captain Beto.
Wait.
Yes? What else?
This treasure's still up for grabs. The Crux fleet honors the rule. You found it first. I can't have any rumors going around about Captain Beto stealing other people's treasure,
Captain Beto! We wouldn't dare take more. Take the treasure, please.
Oh? I accept your kind offer, and I'll make you one in return. You don't seem like terrible folks, so let me help you get onto the right track. If you want to mend your ways and put up, it'd be humble work, but at least it'd get.
Wow,
Okay.
Right. Let's see what we've got in here. This isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find it. Those rocks look kind of weird. Let's see if there's anything there. Nothing. Let's keep looking.
I'll catch up.
What are those hilly trolls digging for? Wait, actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure. Let's go take a closer look.
Rumble apart! As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me.
Nope, not. Now that we've searched all the places of interest, it's,
Captain Beto! Captain Beto!
Oh, hey,
Huh? Hey, what brings you?
Captain Beto! Actually, we've just been wandering around nearby, because we were thinking about what you said. Well, me and the boys decided we're ready to move away from...
Oh? Are you?
Yes.
Okay, then. But I'll warn you right now, you won't have it easy. It might just be... So there'll be a grueling test.
I understand. Truth be told, Captain, it's only because it's you, the mighty and honorable. And since you made us this kind offer, I'd like to ask, if I might be so bold, is there any hope at all for us to become...
Well, there's no place in the Crux for delusions of grandeur, But, then again... So, it comes down to you. If you manage to impress me and earn the respect of my... Then, yeah.
Thank you, Captain Beto. I couldn't help but notice you were searching for something else.
Why? Do you have any clue?
We heard about 2 treasures, both in Gualey Plains. We were still looking for the first, so maybe the other one might be what you're looking for. Not too far from here, but I'm just... All the info we got about this treasure came from the black market. Drunkenly I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. As for the ruins long forsaken part, I do... But beyond that...
So a treasure clue hidden in a poem, huh? See my friend here? If they taught treasure hunting as an art form, you'd probably be calling her Grandmaster. This kind of thing's a piece of cake for her.
Since when?
Am I right? Okay, then. Let's start by heading to...
Okay, come on!
I'm gonna have to look this up. Ooh. I'm not taking this years just to find one single thing. My bad, cuz.
Someone needs assistance.
These are the long... But judging by the state of them now...
It seems that we need... Drunkenly, I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked Do you have any ideas? Somewhere you can see the ruins from. Yeah, and maybe the shadow cast by the tree is supposed to hint at something.
Oh, I got it! This guy fell asleep and woke up just before sunset!
Dusk and the shadow of a red leaf. Let's take a look around.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance.
Found it! At long last, you really came through. Without your help, I don't think I ever would have gotten my hands on it. To us, this is just a check that you can exchange at Northland, but to some people, it's of huge importance. When I found the treasure map, it was tightly sealed inside a small bottle, along with... I'll let you read it for yourself.
That's sad.
Finished?
No. The fuck? Minamoto. I know one Minamoto. Kyo Minamoto. Teru Minamoto. Mother, I found the wall.
Yeah. I can't fault him for what he did, but the way things turned out... Well, let's fulfill his final wish by...
We're good at this, guys. This beta's gonna be the longest one ever, bro. Dude.
Well, this is it. Oh, boys, it's time for your first job. Give this check to the old lady who lives in that wooden hut. Tell her it's a welfare payment from the Liyue Ministry of Civil...
Yes, boss!
What's up? But you only find sakura blooms in certain places, right? It must have been quite a bit of work. Let's just pick one, huh? You've already helped me out so much. Okay, off you go then. Take her. Your child in a faraway land sends his best.
I like how where her freaking elbow stole. That's adorable. I think the one with Lumine most of the time is more fun. I don't know how I lost my freaking heart. But I did. The private chat we go to, what's her face? The other place.
You seem tired.
You think I could roll again? Nope.
Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? One cube or
two. 7. Six, 8. I'm impatient, freaking. Baby.
So after we searched the wreck. At first I thought, but after a closer look, nothing like. As for its exact, I'd say I've explored, so I thought of you. Is that right? Here's the map, see what you... So. Chingsa Village. I don't see the resemblance at all. How'd you come to that conclusion? Oh. I'm definitely a... You're coming with me, of course.
Of course. I'm gonna be hit with, oh, we found nothing. Maybe you learned like the blah blah blah. And I'm not even gonna be so bad.
Ah, Beto! Wow, and the Traveler! My goodness, it hasn't been all that long since we last had a visit from the Crux. But I'm glad you picked today. You're just the people I need. These two young rascals, they've been arguing with each other non-stop about some petty nonsense or other. I'm too old to get through to them. They won't
Rest assured, Granny Zhuoshin. Whatever the situation is, the Traveler and I will take care of it.
Oh, thank goodness. It's Captain Beto. You couldn't have come at a better time. You're the voice of reason I need in this situation.
I hate your voice.
Captain, please. Help me get justice.
Jai.
Whoa, hey. What exactly is going on here? Spit it out, tell me.
It makes me mad just talking about it. G here, I don't know if he's got a screw loose or what his problem is. But anyway, he took it upon himself to raise, well, practically a whole army of finches, okay? And now guess what? They fly onto my land and completely destroy at least half of my crops. I asked him to pay compensation, but he refused. Now, how is that fair?
That's true.
Captain, I'm innocent. They're not even my finches. I just thought they looked kind of cute, you know, so I fed them a couple of times. They're wild birds, though.
A couple times? Are you kidding me? That's rich. Really rich. There were 2 of them when you first started. 2 finches. Now you have a whole roof full of finch nests. I swear, every time I come by your place, I think I'm at a bird market. I'm telling you, you are not gonna get away with this anymore.
So, yeah, I mean, they laid a few eggs, made a few nests, but finches
duck on a finch, you know. These are wild birds. I mean, they'll do whatever they please.
Bro, you are not helping your case at all.
So that's how it is. What's your take? Yeah, you have a point. Gee, let's say I'm interested in buying these finches off you. What would you say?
Are you serious, Captain? Oh, that would be great. Honestly, with all this trouble they've been causing me lately, they've become a bit of a burden.
No!
So if you're happy to take them off my hands, that would be perfect.
Nah, you just really...
Alright, deal. My only condition is, you have to use some of the money to compensate Wenjing for her losses.
Oh, come on. But I never...
But you're selling them.
Well, you tell me. You took my deal, that means you admitted to being the owner, doesn't it? Otherwise, what gives you the right to sell them to me?
Captain Beto's right. If you didn't raise them, what makes you think you can go taking her money?
Don't worry. My offer includes plenty left over for you after deducting the This way, you get something back for looking after them.
Okay, then. Okay.
I hope you two are...
Granny Zhuoshin, as you know, many of the boys from your fine village do sterling work. The fleet wouldn't be what it is. Gee, Wenjing. I guess you're...
Captain Beto, Captain...
Pops Shing! It's been a long time. How have you been?
She hasn't moved.
Don't get me started. I've been having some real trouble with that neighbor of mine, Jen. We keep having the same argument, and it just goes nowhere.
That's unfortunate.
I heard you were in the village.
What's the issue?
Oh, come with me. You'll see.
Come with me, then you'll see a world of pure imagination. Take a peek. Oop. Take a peek, then you'll see a pure...
I'll catch up.
No. I'm zooming.
Captain Beto, you're here.
Why is everyone stuttering?
I heard that you and Pops Shing had a little
Jen planted a tree on his property a few years. I had no issue with it at the time. It's just a tree. But a few years on, it's grown taller than the roof of my... Every morning when I get up and open the window, I just want to feel the sun on my face. But I'm greedy. I asked Jen to cut it down so I could get some sunlight back on... But he said no! It's like he's done this on purpose.
Captain Beto, you gotta believe me. I didn't intend to block the sunlight, but there's nothing I can do about it now. It's not just any old tree, you see. That tree was planted there by my late father. Not long after he planted it, he passed away. And just before he passed, he left me with some... He said our family's fortune was inauspicious, and we needed something to suppress the bad luck. That's what he planted the tree for. How can I just chop it down? I'll be honest, I spent a few years studying in Liyue Harbor, so I don't actually share his superstitious beliefs. But still, that doesn't change the fact that this was my father's dying...
Okay, I think I'm... What are you thinking?
What the... Like, okay, I get it. It's your... But you can move the tree, right?
Yeah, you've... Jen, I'm truly sorry to hear that your father passed away. But look, you can't use that as an excuse for harming other people. You really should have thought about the impact that planting that tree would have on your neighbors before you went ahead with it. However, this tree is special to you. I understand that, and it would be cruel. So, how about you move the tree to somewhere where it won't block the sunlight? Somewhere else in your courtyard, or even out... Jen, Pops Shing?
Your idea works for me, Captain Beto. Forcing Jen to cut it down was
Honestly, I already considered that. It's a nice idea, but the tree's way too big.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I'll just have my crew head down to the... While they're at it, I'll have them find you a gardener, too.
Wow, thank you so much,
Beidou's
Captain
a
Beta.
home dog.
On a separate note, I remember the Crux last visited. Is there some special reason why you're back in person?
Nothing all that special, just...
Huh? Treasure? Wait a second. I don't know if it's related to the one you...
Really? Okay, well, you and Pop Shin can...
Huh? Beidou, you're just in time. Defu's being completely unreasonable.
What happened?
Like, she is the mom.
I'm not being unreasonable, Captain. I got Chungping to help me plow my land because it's the busy season. And then, what do you know? He plows up a treasure chest. Way I see it, it's my land. So the treasure belongs to me, right? I think it's a pretty clear-cut case.
Yeah, I kinda, yeah.
You say that, Defu. But what you're forgetting is that I came to help you plow your fields out of the goodness of my heart. And you haven't paid me a single mora.
And that's the thing. No. That's bullcrap. Okay, I'm on the other guy's side. Why? Because why would you... Like, okay, if you say it's the goodness out of your heart, then don't ask for money. You know you're not gonna get money. You know you're not gonna get anything out of it. You said it was the goodness out of your heart. Don't expect to be rewarded for your goodness of your heart. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes, like, people say good morning or say, oh, I hope you're having a great day, and they don't get a response back because sometimes people don't want to do that. You gotta realize, if it's out of your goodness of your heart, don't expect something in return.
It was also my plowing that turned up this chest. However you cut it, surely I'm entitled to at least some of the treasure.
The domestic drama just keeps coming today. What are your thoughts? Okay, I think I'm up to speed here. If you two really want to take this further, I can get a legal expert from Liyue Harbor to adjudicate.
I'm over here on the other guy's side because, like, if it's out of your goodness of your heart, don't expect something out of it. Like, why? What was the reason for you guys to, you know, think like what? I hate.
As for the costs, I'll cover them. What do you think?
Why do you? You're too nice, Beidou.
Neither of you seems thrilled about this course of action. I'll be straight with you. The reason I came here today was to look for some treasure. Chances are it's hiding right there in the chest you're both fighting over. So, how about you two stop fighting over it and do me a favor by handing it to me? Of course, I'll be indebted to both of you. If either of you ever needs anything in the future,
Captain, you're far too kind, really. Indebted? That won't be necessary. If you want this chest...
Yep, totally agree. If only I'd known you were looking for this... You should have said something. I would have delivered it to you personally to save you the trip.
Bro.
It seems like it's been quite a busy day for you. Come on, let's go to the village. I'll rally the masses.
Don't worry about the chest.
They're so nice to Beidou because she's like, you know, one of the homies. And I'm just like, bro, we could've... I was on this the one time I feel like, I actually feel like I'm on someone's side other than, like, just picking just to see what's the good one. I actually got a good one, and they over here like, oh, it doesn't matter no more. Like, bro. Like, what the actual frick? I just...
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
Like, I don't get when it comes to this, bro. because I'm over here now realizing some stuff. Like, I don't get what people think they're gonna get rewarded if it's out of the kindness of their heart. Like, this is why. If you're gonna do something and you're gonna do it now, and you're just doing it just to be nice, then don't expect something out of it because they're not supposed to be embedded to you. You're just doing it to be nice. Like, what does it go? Like, what goes through those people's head?
What a fine day today.
She sure has. Without Captain Beto. Yeah, and if it weren't for Captain Beto.
Here, here. We have plenty to thank Captain Beto.
To Captain Beto.
I couldn't ask for more than the chance to get everyone together and drink to our heart's content.
Can't imagine I can drink, guys. I'm a minor.
That really? We can take a look through the contents of that. Are you kidding? Beto can handle her liquor. Come on, let's go.
Beto can handle her liquor. Come on, let's go. I like that.
So, I've been thinking. Everyone seems to trust me enough to let me have the final word on their but don't you think some of my solutions can be a little stupid? You can laugh, I don't mind. Take Changping and Defu's wrangling over that chest, for instance.
Like, you were gonna ask them. You were gonna pay them.
I had no clue who it should belong to, so I just came up with this stupid idea of taking it for myself. At least that way, neither of them would feel. But, I mean, I'm no Ningguang. I can't make a perfect deal every time.
Oh, her hair's in her way. Oh, no, don't do that.
And I'm no Yanfei either. Not all my judgment calls are going to be 100% fair and square.
But you did a good job.
I am Beto, and my strength is in trading favors. You think I should be more selective? Some people think their favors are so valuable that they need to plan out how and when to use them. Others see doing favors as a burden, not work. But the way I see it, favors are what keep people connected to. Over thousands of years, the people of Liyue have created bonds between each other. This means that no individual is Over the years, I've come to owe favors to a great many people. And these are the countless bonds between us. I believe that if there ever comes a day when the world is overrun by monsters, it's these bonds that will see. I'm not saying that. But either way, we have a pretty firm bond between us already. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something we were literally just talking about.
She gives me Captain Puffy vibes. I can do the meme.
Oh, yeah, the chest! Come on, let's open it up. It's not exactly what I was looking for. Come on, let's get back to the...
Is this the end of the thing? Dang, I got boob. I got boob to face. Nice. Is this it? I should have went with the one thing. I would have went to the maybe it's not important thing. I love the one. Maybe it's not important then. Isn't that like a iCarly one? I'm gonna look and see if that was instantly like -2 freaking hearts, because if it is, I won't feel like beating myself up for it, but like still, what the actual freak, what
is... Well, would you look who's here?
Oh, okay.
Look.
Ahoy there, traveler.
Hey,
That's what I heard, too.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was...
Look at...
I've heard that they tell...
Hey, what are you...
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh.
Captain, we were just... Yeah, come on, Captain
I named
Beto.
myself
Surely you've got a
Connie
way to get the
because,
traveler
okay,
on
so
board.
The timeline of my names that I really love. Connie, Hex, and Moon. Those are the 3 names that I will take upon myself to put in a video game. Connie, because I really like the name Connie, and I also liked Connie from Steven Universe, even if she kind of sucks a little. Hex just because that's my username half the time. Hexfire, Hex Moon, and the Moon obviously.
Well, she's on board right now for the...
Yeah, but just...
Alright. So it goes without saying.
No doubt about that.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger purpose in mind. So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us?
Freaking one person I really appreciate in the whole GMSMP fandom, H-Bomb, because H-Bomb gets so much bull for no apparent reason, for a misunderstanding, for just being himself, and he's still streaming, still doing everything that he just loves, and I respect him so much. Even if I don't watch him, he's like the one person I mighty respect. It goes like people I don't watch that I respect most. H-Bomb, Dream, and some other people, because those two go through so much bullshit, and oh my god. Wait, I'm looking at further. Buzz off. No, wait, let me. Urban. I'm gonna look at my birthday. Imagine not having anything. Oh, I spelled August wrong. People born are super nice and cute. He must have born. Crackhead. Okay then.
Well, if that were the case, then the Crux, known for always moving forward to the next horizon, would instead be holding someone back.
I'm gonna answer a genuine question on my stream with nobody on it. But, so I know this person, and they go by they, he, they pronouns, but they're lesbian. But they're not they're not gender fluid. They're just lesbian with he, they pronouns. Wouldn't that make them straight? But they call themselves lesbian. Wait, let me go on their TikTok. Because they call themselves lesbian, right? And it just confuses me really much since they do that, since it doesn't really, go with the lesbian thing, because you know how people are mad that people are calling themselves lesbian since they like women and all that. I don't think I can find them. Wait. Yeah, they don't call themselves gender fluid, but they go by any pronouns but she, her, basically. So I'm just confused. But at this point, I don't care. I don't really like talk to them that much, so I can't really ask them because that would be weird.
Right.
Remember, isn't that why everyone...
Yes?
I guess I almost forgot.
Just be...
Why
I'm glad
did
you came. Welcome back aboard. Do I? But I'll take it as a comp. I can't go getting too caught up. As the head of the fleet, but then again, the crew isn't usually their excitement today. Oh, is that? Since you're interested, why don't you come along and... I'm curious to see if you'll take the sea by storm and... Good, come with me.
So, can we like get those hearts back up? Like, what was the purpose of having those hearts deducted? What was the purpose? That's my biggest question.
Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the newcomers, but I think we can spare you the tedium of that. After this, the new crew members will be arranged into 2 teams for more specialized training, according to their own aptitudes and the needs of the fleet. One team will learn comprehensive survival skills, including maritime emergency rescue, marine meteorology, psychological counseling, and so on. They will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. That's why we call them the Shield of the Crux. The vision of the Crux. As one might expect, we call the other team the Spear of the Crux, because they'll be learning about naval warfare. Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's... So, what do you think? As I expected, there are 2 main subjects that the Shield of the Crux focuses on. As I was saying earlier, survival knowledge includes prevention of injuries and diseases at sea. You can go learn about these skills from Genshin, Huixing, and Liushi. They're all seasoned hands in their respective... Each sailor has their own strengths and weaknesses. I'm no rookie, of course, but if there's anything I'm most proud of in the fleet, it's my people. Go and get to work. I'll have some questions to test.
Oh, man.
I can't wait to...
Hello, traveler. I'm Yin. Whenever a sailor has a health problem, they come to me. Oh, I presume the captain arranged. First of all, let me ask you this. What do you think is the biggest danger that all new crew members face? That can certainly be a problem at sea. Oh, I have seen many new crew members who see themselves as young and fighting fit, and those are the ones that always end up in the sick bay. Everyone should know that being a sailor, we have to face malnutrition when we're short on supplies. All kinds of injuries and diseases and even the psychological problems that to make things worse. The lack of Oh, you probably thought I was joking, right? Well, that's not surprising, but hopefully you now realize that with a little extra precaution... Well, I think that's enough for you. Is there anything else you would like to know? Are you concerned about them? No wonder Captain Beto thinks you're... If you can convince Mora Grubber to show you the books, you'll see there is a regular fixed cost, regardless of the fleet's income. Some of those that have returned to land have started small businesses, while others, the money is intended to... Still, we can't but if nothing else, is there anything else you would like to know? Captain Beto? Well, out of everyone I've met, she probably values people's life. Although I'm just a doctor, Beto has given me the full authority to send any newcomers who I don't see as fit for service off the ship. Until every time we're stalking... Do you know what Mora Grubber are? A significant... But Beto knows the importance of... She places her full trust... So, to answer your question, is there anything else you would like to know? Well...
Like, I knew it was gonna be that one, but I thought mostly, like, they did have sickness. But yeah, losing limbs was one of them.
Sorry about earlier. We were so caught up on getting you to join the fleet. Oh!
Well, in that case, you have come to the right person. I'm not just blowing smoke. You're looking at the most talented navigator, and I'll start by introducing some chart reading essentials. Let's start with what to look for when you get a set of First, you should always look at any indicated shorelines, islands or reefs, water depths, hydrological conditions, and other hazards. With these features in mind, you can answer the basic question of, can I chart a safe course through this area? Visually, nautical charts are a little unique. Unlike land maps, most charts do not have a fixed scale. The most advanced nautical charts come with a supplementary chart. It's worth mentioning that under my direction, the crux is using these advanced kinds of charts. Some cartographers mark out other points of interest on their chart. Not only those. To be honest, it can be quite a challenge, but if we don't decipher them, we will Fortunately, we have the captain with us. She managed to find some ancient books on semiotics. I don't think anyone other than our captain can Oops, I've gotten off topic. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler? Drafting charts? That's certainly a more advanced topic. The charts we are using now are just revised versions of, so my mapping experiences have been primary. I think you can ask Captain Beto more about. One time, the fleet sailed into an but Captain Beto still managed to. Incredible, isn't it? Because I have the talent. And I initially had the same question myself. She just laughed and told me to. She wants everyone on board to master their role, so that the crux is not floating on her. That way, if the day ever comes when she's no longer with the fleet, we will still be able. Captain Beto may seem aloof and even act careless. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler? My pleasure. A friend?
I'm gonna say I really got tired. I was waiting for the question so then I could be ready. Do I have to go up there? How do I get up there?
The waves are as calm as always.
How do I actually get up there? There's nothing. I love when they give me not easy ways to get up to the place. Thanks, Mohoyo. I actually want to kill myself.
I wonder what's going on up there.
You're a mom.
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
The waves are as calm as always.
Oh my god. This is gonna take ages. Like, why can't there be like a ladder, like a normal? How do you guys even get up here? Like those fancy. Ooh, if I fell off, I would have killed myself. Hello.
Hello, traveler. Are you here to learn about marine meteorology?
Sure.
In my line of work, I've got to have a pair of sharp eyes. I saw the captain showing you around the training grounds, and then you went to see Yingxing and Hui. So I figured that she probably wants you to get to know the life of a crew member. Okay, let's get started. Marine meteorology basically means keeping tabs on the weather as well as other ocean phenomena. So things like sea fog, storm surges, water spouts, and so on. These are all potential threats to safe navigation. Luckily, whatever weather might be coming up, there's always some kind of sign that gives it away in advance. Take water spouts, for example. They're caused by high-speed rotating winds on the surface of the ocean. They can engulf large ships and do immense damage. But if you know that water spouts can only form in an environment with high temperature, high humidity, and large clouds, then you can be well prepared. You will be even more alert if you also know that the presence of winds blowing in opposite directions, with a significant difference in speed, is a direct precursor to the formation of waterspouts. And most importantly, if you spot a small white vortex emerging from the clouds, you should immediately notify the crew to steer clear of what's ahead. So there you go. Those are the warning signs of waterspouts. I am well, I'm good at reading the sea, but I'm not as good as the captain. Do you know the small fishing village next to Wangshuin? Later, she made her way to the harbor where she struggled to make a living. Managing to survive in an environment like that as a kid? If it wasn't for her, I never... You may not have heard, but I'm best known outside the Crux fleet for a slightly infamous story involving me, third-round knockout, and a few too many. Who would ever have thought that the rookie sailor who fell drunk into the sea and became a laughingstock among their... It proves that having skills alone is not... Find me anytime if you...
If I have to remember that, I'm gonna cry. Ooh, I wasn't gonna die.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh? I thought it would take you a while longer. So, what did you think? There's that modesty of yours again. I didn't think I'd ever hear the word difficult come out of your mouth. First of all, life on the sea isn't always... But what is the single biggest danger? Is that your final answer? As you've just learned, the fleet plots its route using nautical charts. The supplementary chart has lots of lines in various... Okay, interesting. On longer voyages, we have to be... So, my question is, how can we reliably predict waterspouts so we can avoid... Okay, those are all... Congratulations, you... wait a second, you didn't pass... I didn't see... Did you get them wrong on just kidding. I know you wouldn't. In that case, how about we take a trip back to... I've actually been
That's not nice. I failed. I'm gonna learn how to do that later. Ow. I'm gonna... So the point of the lines, the reason for amputees, and the one thing. I think I got the point of the lines wrong. I think if I get them right.
You may be aware that as an armed we work as an armed carrier. Aside from that, though, there is also one other important way we make income.
Actually, it's trading. In certain kind.
Hey, my hotshot accountant.
Cut it out, boss. Juza sent me here with a message. He says preparations are now under...
Okay.
I cannot live in a ship.
Well... She has... Mora Grubber was right, though. The other importing here, exporting there, the only You'll see what I mean by that shortly. Come on, let's go meet our trading...
Why is this so long than Garu's? Like, oh my god. Like, I love Beto, and I love her so much, but and she's a cool character, but I cannot stand the actual reasons of other things. I don't care. The Garu's thing was funny and I felt bad for him, but Beto's is actually full on work. I'm coming, Mom, dang.
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood!
What do you have?
Hello there! Here at Nay's Professional Fish...
The teeth removed. If there's a single tooth in there, I don't want it.
Huh? You know... In the throat? How do you expect me to get...
Then I'll have a bass trunk with 2 swim bladders. Again, if it's short by 1 swim bladder, it's not the bass I want.
You're not making this easy for me. 1 bass means 1 swim bladder. Afraid that's not up to me.
Okay. Then I'll take a bass tail with scales that are yellow on the outside, black on the inside. Also, it's gotta have a total of 81 scales. That's 7 times 7, no more, no less.
What kind of fish scales are yellow outside and black? In any case, you can try all you want, but 7 times 7 is never gonna get you 81. Pardon my asking, but you're not a fish expert, are you? I'm sorry, ma'am, but, look, I'm a professional. So are most of the people I serve. I can accommodate anything they ask for. Seems you two are amateurs.
Anywhere you'd recommend?
Like I said, Nay's Professional
Your
Fishmongers...
freaking voice is annoying.
I bet you're wondering why that guy was saying he didn't have what we wanted. That was just the first step in the transaction, to confirm our identity. The real deal will come later.
I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up.
Fresh seafood!
Is this wise
That's the one. What would you like?
We'd like a bass.
No problem. Ours are all toothless, mind you.
And a bass trunk.
Oh, no problem. I'll stick an extra swim bladder in there for you. On the house.
And a tail.
Sure thing. I'll paint the scales yellow on the outside and black on the inside, so you can tell at a glance. This ain't no ordinary. If it's 7 times 7 you want, I can do you 81. 138.
Great. I like your style.
I appreciate your patronage. Please, take your order to our warehouse manager. A real amateur if I've ever met one. Proud to have you as a customer. No, we don't have the fish here. All fish sold at Wise Amateur Fishmongers are still swimming in the sea. Once we get the order in from the customer, we go fish it out for them. The warehouse handles that. Pay first, then we bring you the goods. That way you get the...
Bennett.
Are you two here to collect your...
Yes, sir. We're here about that.
I didn't expect you to come in person, but we still... The bass you want is not a standard specimen. Our fishermen need to wait for the... You know the route.
Of course.
Oh, well, as you know, timing and location are everything when it comes to fishing. You have... So, let me ask you this.
The fishing song will sound out at midnight.
How drunk will the moon be before the party's over?
It won't stop while the Star of Death shines.
I see, yes. Which way will the sea...
The breeze should be bound for Guyan.
All right, then. Well received. I'll go and...
Great. I think that wraps up everything we needed to do in Liyue Harbor. The 3 people we just met are our business partners. Nay's Professional Fishmongers and Wise Amateur Fishmongers are just cover names. The bass, obviously, is the code name for the goods. The numbers of teeth, swim bladders, and scales all represent different specifications. Meanwhile, the conversation I had with the warehouse keeper was the instructions for the deal itself. Let me translate it for you. Tonight at midnight, the deal will take place in Guyanstone Forest. The Alcor will wait there as long as needed. As for what the actual goods are, well, you'll see tonight. What if I were to say yes? What would you do then? Thank you. But I deeply value you as a friend, but ultimately, you're not with the crowd. I definitely don't want to cause you any trouble, so rest assured, we haven't...
Are we done? Oh my god. I never felt like I actually wanted to end it so bad. Like, this is just one millisecond. One of the freaking things. And then I have to go back. I'm dying.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take...
Captain Beidou. You...
Well, my friend is visiting, so I wanted to show her how the Crux handles some of its
I see.
You got that right. Have you brought the good?
Yep, all here.
Stop! Nobody... We have received certain information pertaining to a potential illegal business transaction. Apologies, Captain Beidou, but I'm going to need to inspect those goods.
Oh? An illegal business transaction, you say?
Captain, everything's been checked. It's just a bunch of potatoes, flour, and so on. And all the paperwork checks out, too.
Oh, they had a little... They knew they were coming, so they made it seem like it's just potatoes and all that.
Huh? Everything's been checked thrice over. There's not a single contraband item here. The paperwork was approved by the Ministry of Civil...
Looks like you've managed to clear everything up.
Yes, apology. Come on, let's go.
Then the actual goods are somewhere else.
Bravo, Captain Beidou. This was rather ingenious. Seems like your friend still has a little...
I know you have a lot of questions. Come on, take a walk with me and I'll...
Well, I'll leave you both to it.
You probably thought that there was some sort of nefarious business going on behind all the secrecy today. The truth is, that was exactly what I wanted the Ministry of Civil Affairs to believe. What you might not know is that I, as the leader of the Crux fleet, and you, the great hero of Liyue Harbor, have both been on the Ministry of Civil Affairs watch list for a long time. In other words, whenever you or I crop up in Liyue Harbor, it almost always draws their attention. Not that there's any animosity behind it, mind you. In their words, it's a security precaution to prevent people like us from causing unnecessary trouble.
Oh, one impression.
Oh, I have no qualms about that. They're just doing their job, keeping the land safe. But how does that saying go again? Ah, yes. Sometimes the closer you are to something, the less you can see. Did you figure it out yet? That's right. Mora Grubber, the accountant. With you, me, and a few sacks of potatoes and flour serving as a front, the deal she's overseeing on her end should go off without a hitch. After all, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent the Millilith to us. Looking at the time, it should be... Look! That's the... Tonight's real deal is a... Do you have any more questions? You're right. Never underestimate her. But as long as we don't take things too far, she won't look into it too close. She knows that neither you nor I would do anything. In any case, there's another higher level watch list at the Ministry of Civil Affairs above the one we're on. It's top secret. Even I don't know whose names are, but I do know that the individuals and organizations on that list are the ones the Qixing are really. I've gotten off topic. On some level, Ningguang and I are actually business partners too. Reason being, I'm the only one who can get her some of the more obscure treasures she wants. It's... all you need to know is that what might be easily attainable for some people can often be a lifesaver for others who can't get their hands on it. That's where we come in. It's as simple as that. You still have some important things to take care of. As long as you don't know what I was referring to, you'll be safe. So, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you for now. Of course, if the day comes when you've traveled to every corner of the world, found your sibling, and neatly tied up all your loose ends along the way...
She remembers how we want to find our sibling. I respect you so much.
You're welcome to come back here, and I'll tell you all about it.
Aww.
You'll always be welcome in the Crux Fleet.
She remembers how we want our sibling. Ooh, that's a nice freaking sword, my guy. Do I need to get all of them right to get, like... get a good ending? Yeah, it seems like it. So if I get it all right, then I can,
whatever it is.
There's a different one. Okay. So one time I want to look it up, just so I can be done with this. So I kinda am thinking of it. Of course they have to put the freaking thumbnail of one of the things that I haven't gotten as their thumbnail. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, bro, just don't.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh? I thought it... First of all, life on the sea. But what is the single biggest danger facing crew members?
I know it's amputee, isn't it? It has to be. Okay, okay. Of course it is this one.
Is that your final answer? As you've just learned, the fleet the supplementary chart has...
I should have known. I should have known it was the underestimating danger one. I saw it was that. I knew it was that one. I just didn't want to...
Okay, interesting. On longer voyages, we have... So, my question...
Okay, I got the last... Oh, no, I didn't get the last one right. Frick
Okay,
me.
those are all my... I gotta say, each time I think I've wrapped my head around how great you are, you surprise me with something new.
So that's how you get the full hearts back. That's how you get the 2 hearts back if you got those
You got
right.
them all correct. They weren't the most difficult questions, but
Yes,
they
they
weren't ones you
were.
could bluff your way through either. You've clearly been paying attention to my crew.
No, I wasn't. I was stupid. I forgot what your crew said. The only one that I actually paid attention was the one girl. My bad.
Okay then. Now it's time to apply that endless talent of yours to learning some... You need to realize that being out at sea might be fun for the first few days while everything's new. Looking at the same old... That is why regular recreational activities are an absolute necessity. We offer a lot of fun courses for our newcomer training. Oh, and thanks to Kazuha, these days we also offer poetry and music appreciation, as well as communal wind listening.
I like Kazuha.
Each newcomer has to participate in at least one, so that they've
I
got
like how
some way of
Kazuha
keeping
and
themselves
Beidou
occupied
know,
at
like,
sea further down the
basically
line.
mother, son.
Of course, if you'd prefer wrestling sea monsters with your bare hands, that... If I remember correctly, it should be photography today. Come on, I'll show you.
Oh, yep, this is the one. This is the one where I just got spoiled about it. It's just her freaking trying to catch the photo.
Listen up, everyone can go back and call it a day.
What's going on here?
Oh, Captain, there you are. Well, Captain, the photography teacher just sent word saying that she's fallen ill and doesn't want to risk coming in case she keels over.
I see. That's quite unfortunate. Oh? Quite the multi-talented one, aren't you? In that case, why don't you help us out and lead the class today?
What?
Yeah, unfortunately, the original teacher canceled at short notice, so there's no time to schedule anything else instead.
I just got a nail off my... No.
It would be great if the Traveler could step in.
It's up to you, Traveler.
I couldn't even
Great.
say no.
It's settled then. Juice.
Yes, Captain.
Please say I don't have to actually do anything.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that should be everyone. Oh yeah? What's that? Fair enough. It seems like you already have someone in mind. So, who will it be? Me? Guyunstone Forest looks extraordinary today. It'd be... So how about we snap Guyunstone Forest for today's class? Then...
Come on, Captain. We talked about this. The photography class is supposed to be portrait photography. Have you forgotten? Scenery looks nice at first, but it gets boring after a while. I bet it... Those were your exact words.
Were they now? Strange. I don't seem... Well, then in that case, how about Huixing? I bet she's perfect for the camera. Or Fuzhong. Or Mora Grubber. Even little Yue.
Seriously, Captain? Little Yue? You're just trying to wriggle your way out of this. You are the captain, after all. Of all of us, you're the best suited to...
I agree. You were the... Besides, Captain, you've never had your photo taken. It's high time you got one. You know, a heroic and... We can even use it to promote the fleet to...
Real funny, guys. Well, if... So, what do I do now, Traveler? Like... You're kidding, right? I've never... It must be... the lighting or something. I never said that. You mean go somewhere else, then bring the final photo back as teaching material?
Sounds good to me.
The lighting may... But I'm open to persuasion. Just to be clear, I won't necessarily agree. Well, Miaoguang Shoal is pretty... But if I want to enjoy the ocean breeze, why don't I just... So, I think... Sorry about that. I guess I'll owe you a favor.
This bitch.
Listen up.
What's going on here?
Oh, Captain. Well, Captain.
I see. That's... Oh? In that case?
Yeah, it would be great if...
It's up to you, Traveler. Great. It's settled.
Yes, Captain.
You're killing me.
Okay, that's 1... Oh yeah? What's that? Fair enough. So, who will it be? Me? Guyunstone. So how about...
Come on. Scenery... Those were your...
Well, then... Or...
Seriously, Cap? You are the captain.
I agree. Besides, Captain, we can even...
Well... So, what do I do now, Traveler? Like... This? You're kidding. It must be... I never said that. You mean ghost?
Sounds good.
But I'm just to be... The fishing village? How do you even know that place anyway? It's tiny. It just... How about we take this opportunity to pay my...
Oh my god. The wow, 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 wow. Doo-doo-doo.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Huh. Huh.
Jesus Christ.
It was never that impressive, but at least back in the day it was a lively village, and I wonder how long these last... Nothing as dramatic as you might think. Come on, let's take a... People used to call this place Downriver because the villagers apparently moved here from a place called Upriver. With them, they brought their knowledge of fishing, which had been passed down from generation to generation. Now Upriver is long gone, and Downriver is all but deserted. It won't be long before no one even remembers what these places are called. To Zhong. Zhong.
Zhongling?
I barely remember this name. You're right. I was only about 5 or 6 years old when I first arrived. I was homeless and had to wander around the streets. I remember finally managing to find half a rice bun, but then a stray dog jumped out and snatched it away from me. Half a rice bun was not something I was willing to give up so easily at the time, so I chased it all the way. Then a few fishermen saw us running and stopped me. They were kind enough to give me some food. Seeing me stop, the dog also stopped running, but straight away it keeled over and never got up again. Maybe it was too tired, or maybe it had starved to death. I went over and saw that the dog still had the half rice bun in its mouth. It didn't let go even at the very end. Had I known the dog was so weak, I would have let it take that half rice bun. I could tell they were wary of me at first. I was the dirty little kid who had just chased a dog to death over some scraps of food. But I got lucky. The village chief took pity on me and brought me to their home. That's how I ended up staying here. Do you know what the name Beidou means?
No.
Come on. About a year or two after I arrived, the village chief fell ill during the winter and passed away. During that same period, the harvest was getting worse, and the fishermen's catch was getting smaller day by day. Without the village chief to handle the situation, people began blaming each other. There were even rumors that some families had been overfishing and leaving nothing for the rest of the village to catch. But in the end, they all turned on me, saying that they shouldn't have ever taken me in. They said I was bad luck. They pointed to how that dog died on the first day I arrived. Next thing you know, the village chief dies, and then all the fish die out. They said I was a living curse, and the downfall of the village was all my fault.
Well, that's a dish.
I told them that I didn't understand. I'm not a curse, I'm just Beidou. Then some of the villagers started shouting, and drove me out of the village.
Oh,
they shouted, Nando controls life, Beidou controls death. Beidou controls death. Before then, all I knew about my name was that it had something to do with the stars. It wasn't until then that I realized that Beidou was a constellation. And the Alcor, one of its stars, was an omen of death. Here we are. I bet he never expected that the little girl he took in would grow up to be seen as a curse that... What do you mean? Is that all? And let me guess, you got to Inazuma and the Electro Archon's Gnosis was taken as well? Well, you seem to wreak havoc on a grander scale than I ever could. Oh, I get it. You're trying to convince me that I appreciate it, and I'll take it. Let's not forget that the people whose names stick around are the ones who emerge from the stormy seas unscathed. And the ones who get swept away in the wind are the fledgling birds who couldn't hack it. I, for one, have never encountered a storm I couldn't weather. But your journey's far from over, isn't it? Just remember, there's no telling what else you might encounter in this vast world. So if you ever find some idiot trying to brand you as a scapegoat just because you're the one who lived to tell the tale, tell them Captain Beidou demands to have the honor along with you. Remember, you'll always have the captain of the Crux to back you up wherever you go. Two cursed scapegoats banding together for survival. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, but at the same time, I kinda dig it. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Okay, it's time to get back to our Come on, let's not waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind. So, all right. How about... So, is it done yet? Please don't tell me that it looks weird. Show me. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yes. Now, as captain of the Crux, to requisition this photograph for future promotion. So, I'm afraid I'll be holding on to this. That's fine with you, though.
I hope the wind takes it. The wind didn't take it. When I thought the wind was my homie, where's Barbados? Barbados, what the frick? So yeah, the wind's supposed to take it. The wind's supposed to take it.
Here we are. I bet he never expected that. What do you mean? Is that all? And let me guess. I appreciate it. Let's not forget, I, for one, that your journey's far. So if you ever find some, remember, you'll all. I kinda dig it. I'm lucky to have a. Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Come on, let's not. So? All right. So, is it done yet? Show me. Yeah, sure, whatever. Now, as to requisite. So.
We live in a society.
here we are. I bet he never expected that. What do you mean? Is that? And let me guess. Well, I appreciate it. Let's not forget that I, for one, have that your journey's far from. So if you ever find some idiot remember, you'll all. I kind of dig it. I'm lucky to have a friend. Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Come on, let's not waste. So, do I? What? I don't want to do this whole. Hey, cut it out.
But there's an extra one. I'm so close. We have to fight. I said I was gonna be protective after this, but I think my whole energy is went down after Beto's.
Chief Mate Juza's break. After this, the one team will learn. They will serve as the support team for the fleet, and that's right, as one might expect. Also, there was. So, what do you? Let's start with the. Follow me.
So yeah, I just picked the other option, right? Ding ding ding, and I probably lead up to this one, so it doesn't matter.
Someone needs assistance.
These are some older skirmish, but although they've been made redundant by newer they're perfect for when we need to do to be honest, the Alcor going into in fact, out of all the confrontations we've ever had, almost all were only when negotiations. The only reason the Alcor would ever. The Alcor serves only two purposes: to deter or to destroy.
Deter and destroy.
We are an armed fleet with a strong sense of justice, not. We're very careful about deterring. All of this to say that mastering a small attack. Do you have any experience piloting small armed vessels? You mean you can do the jobs of a helmsman and a gunner simultaneously? Even in the Crux, there are a few who could. Seems like. In that case, I'll skip the basics. The goal of this exercise is simple. You can start when you're ready.
Oh god. That was fun. That was more fun.
Nicely done. Perfect timing on the turns. You kept your craft stable on the straightaway. It was like watching a well-rehearsed show. Come with me.
Symbols really mean.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, and I got 4-star on that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Anyways, I got everything. So I think that is like the end because I don't want to do anything. I'll do the trials since I haven't done that, and then I'll just end because I don't feel like doing anything after this. That YouTube looking mighty fine right now. I feel so tired. Like my energy went down low after Beto's thing. Like, oh yeah, I had a whole bunch of freaking energy, but then freaking Beto was just like, you had energy, not today. He's not my type of person.
Nice and spicy.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this!
Witness my great undertaking. Come into being.
I don't want a beta, I want Hula. Because I really do like her design and she's really cool. Hope it is alright. I don't need many Geo people no more. Let it go. Did it just log me out of the whole thing? Is that how bad my Wi-Fi is? Like, I'm surprised it kept this long. Like, at this point, if it disconnects, then I'm gonna be mad because it kept this long, bro. Or is it just because I'm on Beto ship? Yeah, I'm gonna go off of Beto ship. Like, I want like many of the characters since they're new and improved. They're really good. But the problem is I don't have money, aka Parmesan, to even do any of that. Freaking Corey just freaking posted something on YouTube. It's about Bruce Lee. I'm scared. I might watch it while I confirm. Like, Eva, she's really cool and beautiful at the same time. If you want to ask me what am I really excited for Genshin, is Baiju. To join the place and Baiju. Look at her.
Beg for mercy.
She said beg for mercy, but you're not really a saint.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Crush! Vengeance will be mine.
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this too much.
You're open.
Beg for mercy. Shut up. Blood of frost. Beg for mercy.
Fury.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Yeah.
You're in for a little shock.
You're open.
Crush.
Weapon, yeah. Okay. Can't screenshot that. I have to wait till I...
Shudder.
Well, I can, but like it just shows on the thing, and I don't want that. I'm surprised there's nobody else that has Hexspire as a username. I'll be right back.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Something just broke, and I heard it, so I instantly wanted to see what was it. So, oh yeah, I need to cancel the thing. How do I? How do I? It's been so long. I'm so confused. Should I just like, okay, I'm gonna, after the trail, I'm gonna, anyway, okay. I heard people that like takes on not Jonas and people like Steven Universe, or just like how they commentary by just talking, not actually talking, just talking through text, basically. Well, they actually big brain strats, like.
Booba, get them!
Everybody stand back!
Nice and spicy!
Teamwork is trick!
Fire.
Eat this!
I think I like streaming more like this, since like, you know, it's not like, I know it's like a little better, and it sucks because I don't know how long I'm streaming, or I probably will forget. No, I forget I'm streaming, but like, it's not that bad since I actually know if I'm streaming, if I'm talking to myself more and more. But the thing is, I will repeat myself more and more because I want to talk about it on stream. I already talked about it in my head, or talk about myself to myself, because don't ever let anybody tell you differently. You are your own best friend. You are your only best friend. You are the own bestie of the best. Your first best friend is yourself. And then you have other people. Why is your friend? Because you talk to yourself. Like, lots of people talk to themselves. Why? Because some of their actual best friends don't. Like, in real life, best friends don't really care for what they talk about. So you talk to yourself because you know you're interested in that kind of stuff. Like, okay, I already said this in like a few streams. I'm a character Jack apologist for many reasons. What about Tommy? He was miner. He tried to kill Miner, but at least he didn't kill the Miner. The Miner killed him. And basically, isn't Jack the one who killed the Miner? Also, when that was happening, when Lamberg was happening, he got killed by two of the people he trusted, and one of the person that was a freaking maniac, basically. Wilbur first, Tommy second, Techno third. One in the Lamberg War, I think. I don't specifically. One in Exile arc, and one in Doomsday. One, because Wilbur killed him. Two, Tommy pushed him into a lava in the nether while he was trying to, see if he was okay. Three, Techno killed him. Or a glitch happened. Like, no offense, bro, but like, I'm a character Jack. People call the character Jack a douche, but I just see a person that deals with his anger.
You can't run! Punishment!
Deals with his anger. Or dealing with his trauma, anger onto other people, and how he copes is.
You can't run!
That's what I see. Like, you can't come up. Okay, I need that one on her, and then she just needs that. Okay.
Lights out. Judgment!
I have fear, but someone said
you can't run!
That's when I like people call him a douche and all that, and I get it, yeah, he's a douche going after Tommy, yeah, but that at least Tommy didn't lose a life from him. Like, a freaking Wilbur screwed him more than Tommy, and Wilbur just had to say sorry, and he took it. Jack took it and was like, okay, I can maybe be friends with him again. Like, Tommy just needs to say sorry, and then Jack wouldn't want to kill him, but no. Like, that's the one thing about character Tommy. He never says sorry to any person that he went through. Like, Nikki went through so much bullshit because of character Tommy. He never got a freaking... I'm sorry. He killed her multiple times. Not even if it's canonicity, but mostly just in general. And it's like, bro... What the freak is that? Like, I see where they're coming from for killing Tommy. They had to go through so much bullshit because of Tommy, but no one realized that. People just say, oh, character Tommy's just a little kid, he doesn't know better. He does know better. He does know better, but... Like, the only thing they want is just, like, I bet, like, maybe a sign for them would, like, maybe make them realize Tommy is a person too. But the only thing they see is just a person, not even a person, a little gremlin that's been hurting them from the get-go. Like, and I see that too, bro. Like, they have to go through so much crap just because he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to do some stuff. Like, I get it, Dream freaking messed with him. Dream messed with him really bad. And he went through so much. But Jack actually died. All his 3 lives dead. But no one knew. No one cared. He didn't tell anyone, obviously, because he knew no one would care. And And obviously it made him more annoyed when people were so sad about character Tommy's death. And then he actually felt bad. And then when he found out he was alive, he said, frick that, I'm not sad anymore. Like, imagine a person that has been terrorizing you from the get-go, from the beginning, just been coming after you, hurting you, basically ruining your life one day by day, and you can't do anything because everyone likes that person or everyone feels pity on that person, and you're instantly a bad guy. Just like character Techno, like character Couple, he really didn't, like when you like really looked at what character Couple was saying when he actually finally told freaking Miss, was finally telling character Grandu on his execution from the freaking thing. He sounded like he blamed it on Quackity, which he should. This is my little take. I think they should blame more of the execution to Sly and Quackity because they made it. They wanted to happen. They made the whole festival. They made the plan of the festival of killing Tubbo. Yeah, peer pressure's not a good excuse. I get it. But I don't at the same time because you guys take the peer pressure from everybody by Technoblade. I get it, he had some good armor, he could lose one life, but he did make a little thing in a clip. He did say that if he didn't do it, he would get killed, and also Tubbo would get killed. Also, there was no point then. Like, you gotta realize in his sample, he like didn't have any.
What a fuck!
She sure had. Yeah, and if it. Here!
But no one
Captain Beta.
Obviously,
I couldn't ask for.
No one cares about cute.
That really hit the spot. We can take a look through the contents of that. Are you kidding? Beto can handle her liquor. Come on, let's go.
Like, that's what I think. I really do think, like, and then I also, like, thinking, like, I have a lot of ideas about, like, different things.
Someone needs assistance.
Character Sapnap is basically losing all his finances. Like, he's not doing anything. But all his finances are just, I was over here in between or the other side and freaking cracking his own missions. He's all by himself. His dad's gone. His fiancé are gone. His best friends, two best friends are gone. His boys are not there. He was 16. And freaking, Dream is in prison. And
leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is.
He did promise Happy Dream that he would kill him if he ever found him outside the prison. So he has nobody. So I want something to happen with any kid. So I was like thinking, what if I had this little head came back to Carl took Ron, Bob, and Ron to the SMP because since both of the little tiny beards are freaking dying already. So he took them to SP in secret and gave it to Sapnap. Sapnap is taking care of Ron, Bob. Ron is someone else because I forgot him. But yeah, they're both looking for something. One, Ron is looking for Jackie, aka Tubbo's ancestry. Ron Bob is just looking for Dream SMP because he finds out from Carl that the books he read, all the Dream SMP people are wrong, so he needs to learn more about it. So he's really ecstatic of finding out.
I've been thinking. But don't you think you can laugh? I had no clue. But I mean, and I'm no Yenfei. I am Beto. Some people think others see doing, but the way I see, over thousands, this means that over the years I've come, these are the count. I believe it's these bonds that will, I'm not saying, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, the chest! Come on, it's not, come on.
Okay, we're finished. So yeah, that's my little takes, but not that many because I have multiple, and then this person's like, people that I'm interested in the Dream SMP, character puns, maybe 4 point defense, if it intertwines the character puns. Character Hackno, character Tubbo, character maybe Ron, but mostly Ron Bob, character Eric, character Funny, take a theoretical character, not Dream, not Joy, maybe Snap. Especially character, number one person that I think about half the time. Because the character's really good, and I really like them. But yeah, that's mostly it. Like, I feel like, no, because no one would let character, oh, I also like characters. Freaking, I hate how people won't let character. Oh! I hate how character, they won't let character freaking air just let go of the past, basically. It's so annoying. Like, you have no idea how annoyed I get whenever they bring up, like, oh, you know more, you don't have room to talk about betrayal. Like, bro. Like, I get it. It's really history, because since if Eric didn't betray them, which it wasn't planned for them to betray them.
It's the final
stretch! He would have, if that didn't happen, they'd probably win, but it did happen, so it's funny. I don't get why people won't let it down. It's so annoying to me, because I'm just like, bro, let them be in peace. I get it, they did something. They went through the first person for the victim of manipulation from June was freaking Eric. Not Tommy, Eric. But everyone has to give, like, oh no, freaking Tommy. I'm sorry, but I'm slowly getting rid of my character Tommy apologist. Like, he's okay, he's a child. I'm an apologist to all minors. But, like, bro, y'all baby him at this point. Like, other people went through because of Tommy, and you guys just think they're the villain. Just like some people think, oh, freaking character Wilbur didn't care about character Tommy at all. That's when you know that's a villain. Don't you dare, yes. That's why I hear about some people. The character Kraken, I like him. He's just like my favorite villain, if you call, because there's multiple villains. Or people said that the main villain was basically shot like that. Try and Dream are the main ones.
Victory is almost ours!
Deserve to be called villains.
Whew, that was a tough fight!
But people call many of those people villains, like Wilbert, Techno, Snapnap, Bad Boy Halo. Bad Boy Halo is getting up there since, like, he is doing that pie bowl crap, and that is helping his freaking cause with the villain thing. But, like, Sam is getting in there because he just messes up half the time. You gotta realize, people don't treat the people like humans at all. Like, when, I get it, we miss Ghost, but I'm also a character same person. So I feel bad for him. He was, like, I just feel, whenever I see Sam's character, I just look at a freaking person that hasn't said one word just because he's the only one that can actually, you know, be a good prison warden, even if it's kind of trash.
That was a tough fight!
He's not a trash prison warden, but he's doing his best at least. And people won't just dunk on him whenever it comes to Tommy or anything. Like, bro, I get it, he did a war shot with Tommy and Ghost, but shut the frick up. Not everything's about Tom. Like, I get it, freaking Ghost was
Victory is almost ours! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
He misses everything. But you gotta realize, Ghostman and freaking Wilbur are two different people.
You nearly
So,
got him!
even if they start out now,
What is it? Is it another Paimon?
it's now believed that character Ghostman is now one of his own. If we switch out, if someone kills character Wilbur, Ghostman will not come back. Why? Because they're two different separate people. You realize that? Am I the only one realizing? Like, I just, like, I know, like, it's made canon that whispers by all by himself, but I just think of Vlad just being there with him.
Stay cool.
Because I feel like Vlad
That
is
was
like
a tough fight.
now like more of a half the time he just now is like not caring at all about anything. He knows what he did, he knows what he did, and he knows what he did to give everybody headache. But he can't regret it or doesn't regret it because there's no point in regretting because it's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna change if we start regretting things. No, isn't. And that's also a big. People say that Sean had a disease, and I'm just like, and that's why he drinks, and I'm just like, oh, I'll take that. So I really like that, how they say like Sean drinks, and that's the main reason why he drinks. And that's the main reason why he drinks so much, is because the way he copes. So how do I get to this? Is it on the bottom? But that's one thing. I think Ghost like Black would be a good person. Like a person that doesn't give a fuck what's happening right now, just chilling. Mexican Dream is dead. I love the inks with Mamacita Mexican Dream. I want someone to make a high school freaking series with Mexican with
I'll catch
everyone. But no one has. So I've just been checking it out. So like, I'm quite questioning. Yeah. Oh. I think I found it? Yep. This is where the wolf stand. So as long as I got it. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end it.
I'll catch ya. Someone needs assistance.
But I'm like, I think I'm gonna end it here since I already did everything I needed to do today. Wait, let me see if I can get this barrier. But like, I hate when people just misunderstand everyone's character. Like, I don't know everyone's character either. I'm not a big expert on anybody's character, but like, Jack's character, come on guys,
oh dear.
Please. At least try to understand why he does everything. And then character finding, out of everyone, character finding is like the most support. Like, I'm a big character finding one because he's been through so much. Okay, got 22. I need 2 of the red ones. Fuck me. How can I find more of you? Obtained from fishing. Thanks, bro. As such, it slots the nickname Descender of the and it's not turned to false dragon instead. Those shame of courses. What? I just need 2 more of these and then I can get this bear and then I'll try my best to get and then I can try my best to get those. I can't. So, oh. My bad. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end it here. Because I think my audio is so quiet, like how I'm saying stuff is being so quiet, so if I rewatch my stuff, it's gonna be really horrible. Like, I'm being really quiet, or trying to be quiet, but so, let's see.